Hi, this is Rob V3PCP. I oftentimes get asked about what the difference is between the Hustler mobile antenna system and ham sticks. So I've got three different versions side by side here. The one on the left is a 20-meter Hustler on a 54-inch long mast, and the mast has a fold over down near closer to the bottom, so you can fold it over if you have it mounted on a bumper. You can fold it over so it tilts towards the front of the car, so you can tie it down for going in garages and stuff. The one in the middle is a 40-meter Hustler, and the mast on the bottom is 1/2-inch diameter stainless steel with a 4-inch spring on top. It's about 22 inches below the coil, and then the resonator and whip was on the top. Overall length is about 2 feet shorter than the ham stick, but the biggest difference is in the size of the conductor and the way that the antennas are made. The Hustler is a straight conductor up to the coil and a straight conductor above the coil. The ham stick, however, is helical wound from the bottom up to the coil, and then there's the coil, which is tightly wound. It's fairly long and skinny. And then you got the helical winding above the coil up until it gets to the adjustable whip on top. And you got to be careful when you're adjusting these. You don't put the whip down far enough to be down inside the windings, or they'll start to heat up, especially if it gets down to the coil. So conductor size is a big difference. In the coil on the Hustler, 40 meters, probably 14 gauge or thereabouts. And on the ham stick is probably about 18 gauge. So there's a big difference in the size of the conductor. And the diameter of the coil makes quite a difference in the efficiency as well. So that's the difference between the different antennas. So thanks for asking the questions, and those are the answers. I want to take a couple of minutes and talk about the mount that I have on the car here. It's a 5-inch regular magnet mount, and I've got a ground wire ring wrapped around it, and I've got the coax shield bonded to that, and then I have another wire runs down attaches to the body. So you'll see there's 3 other magnets around it. They were about 3-inch diameter magnets I got at a hardware place that are normally used for hanging tools on a metal shelf. So took the hooks off, and I made a Lexan triangle out of 1/4 inch, and they apply extra pressure down onto the 5-inch mount, which helps to hold it down, because the rooftop antenna has it will handle the regular driving until you meet a truck or something on the road, and then the extra wind load really will knock it right off. So the bonding wire comes down, and I drilled and tapped a hole into the heavy mount here and in through the body panel, so it's bonded directly to the car body right below where the antenna mount is. Hello folks, it's Rob VE3PCP here. I did some spring cleaning on my mobile antenna mount and so forth. Cleaned it up. It was getting a little bit corroded and so forth from the winter, so cleaned it up and did some repainting and so forth. So now we're just in the mobile here, and we'll do some on-air checks and see where we are for SWR. So I know from experience that down around 7.170 is kind of where the mid frequency is. So try and listen to make sure nobody's there. Don't hear anybody. So check our calibration here. Do our set. And our SWR is about 1.2 to 1. So we'll go down to, I get about 80 kilohertz, so to go down to 130, I believe, is around the low end of the 2 to 1 range here. We'll try it down there. Don't hear anybody. Just check our calibration again. And our reflected power, we're up about almost 3 to 1 there, so go up about 140 maybe. Calibration looks good. Yeah, so we're down just around 2 to 1 there at 141 or so. A little over. Okay, so let's go with 30. I think we're up around, we can go up about 2 to 230 and still be under 3 to 1, or 2 to 1 rather. Okay, don't hear anybody there. Check our calibration. Now we're pretty close there. And we're just under 2 to 1 there, so we probably go up to about 240. Yep, 2 to 1 at 240, so that's pretty good. So so we're 40 above, 30 below, so somewhere in around probably 7.180 we're gonna be bottomed out here. So we'll check our calibration. A little bit high. Yep, so we're at 1 to 1 there at 7.180. So can't improve too much on that. So again, we can go down to 7140 up to 7240. So that's a pretty good 2 to 1 bandwidth for mobile antenna. And that's typically where we operate anyway. So we're pretty happy with that. So I don't know whether I'm sitting in my driveway here at home, so I'm not sure what we'll hear for signals today. But it's the middle of the day here on Saturday, April 25th, so there's probably not too many on there.
On the buck, or way up there on the high five. he coming here like he right next door to me.
So the microphone setup I have for the car here, I have a handheld push-to-talk switch here, and I'm running an Electret tie clip mic right there that I put on my seatbelt when I'm driving. And then I have 2 boxes here. So I have an inline box here with 3 volts for phantom power for the Electret cartridge, and then I have a switch box here. So the push-to-talk and the microphone go into it. Then there's 2 outlets. Sorry, can't really see that there. There's 2 outputs on it. One goes to my HF rig, which is the TS120S, and the other one goes to my 2-meter rig right there, which is a TM241 Kenwood. It's an 8-pin, and the Kenwood TS120 is a 4-pin. So I can use the same microphone setup. I just have to switch from one to the other using the toggle switch on this box here. So this way is for the TS120, this way is for the 2-meter rig. So it works out pretty handy. It keeps me in good state for the distracted driving laws here in Ontario. I don't really have to worry about holding a microphone up to my mouth when I'm driving. So I basically just hang on to the push to talk here, and that's all I need to do. So that works out pretty well. Anyway, that's it for now, and if you like what I'm posting and want to see more, please make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks a lot, and 7-3.